to Pancho's Kitchen, and if this is your first time stopping by, I want to say a very warm welcome to you. Today we are making tatale. Tatale is what I would call spicy plantain pancakes. It is a very popular meal in Ghana, street food, or you could make it at home. And it is very delicious. And it is normally made and served with beans, and this beans is normally Bambara beans. Some very kind of huge, quite difficult to cook beans, but once it is done, it is just delicious. So I hope you enjoy this recipe, and I hope you try it. I would also want to say a big thank you to you for your support for the channel. Kindly continue to like, comment, and share the videos. And if you have not subscribed yet, I hope I'm able to make you happy enough with this that by the time I'm done with this video, you would subscribe and hit the notification button so you can be notified anytime I post any video. So without much ado, let's just do some cooking. So here are the ingredients you need to make your tatale. You need some peppers, ginger, onion, flour, some palm oil to fry, unless you want to use vegetable oil or any kind of oil. And I have my overripe plantains. These are 5 of them. I'm going to blend my onion, ginger, and peppers. And right now I peel my plantains, which, if you can tell, are not so overripe after all. They are ripe, very ripe, but they are not that kind of, your overripe plantain should be way softer than this. I had kept this in the fridge for over 2 weeks, and the color changed and it deceived me a little bit, but you could use softer ones. So anyway, I'm just mashing them, and I'm using my potato masher. You could use your food processor, you could use your Asanka and Tatale, whichever way is easy for you. So I mashed until now it is soft. As you can see, the texture has changed a little bit. And I'm going to add in my pepper, ginger, and onion. So I used my food processor to blend this, so I will have some texture and some color hopefully on my tatale still. And I'm thinking it might be too much, so I start off by just adding half of it because I didn't want it to be too spicy. And I mix. And then I taste it and realize it's not that spicy after all. So I'm going to add everything else to my mixture. Add in my flour, which is a 1/3 cup. Some salt to taste. And this is just a little under a teaspoon. And now I will combine everything. So the technique is to fold your flour into your batter. You don't want to just try to just vigorously mix, because then you're going to make a ghost out of yourself. And now kakamotobi, but winning powder. And this will not be real powder. This will be flour, and maybe with a little bit of pepper in it. We don't want that. Well, anyway, I've tasted this again, and everything is perfect. The salt is good, the pepper is good, this is well seasoned. And so I am going to go ahead and fry. So here's my frying pan, very heated, and I drizzled some palm oil into it. And so this is basically almost like pan frying. I'm not deep frying or using that much oil, just a little bit of oil. And mostly I can place about 3 scoops, and this is a big tablespoon. It's not like actual tablespoon, it's like the serving spoon that comes in your crockery set when you get your utensils, the big one that comes in it. So that is what I'm using to scoop. And so 3 of that is what normally fits my pan. And I let this sit and cook on medium to low to medium heat for 3 to 4 minutes before I flip it over. And that way it will be like crusty on the bottom, just like that. And then you flip it, which sometimes is not the easiest, especially from the angle I'm standing trying to video. You know, the camera right in front of me, it's not easy, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, I flipped them over with some mess, but I'm going to turn them again to cook even more on that side, so my mess will be pretty much cooked up and it will be okay. So I'm going to let this cook for like another 3 minutes on this side. But because I plan to flip it to get my messy parts cooked, I flipped it like 2.5 minutes into the cooking time. And now it is perfect. As you can see, both sides are beautifully cooked. And I'm going to transfer them into a plate and continue to fry the rest. Beautiful. So, you know, the other type of, the other version of this is kaklo or akrakro. That's how we call it. I don't know, kaklo, akrakro, whatever. And it's the same mixture, but it's somehow almost like deep fried. So you would fry it in oil, and mostly we serve it with just hot pepper and fish. That is good. So I'm scooping more in here now, and we will continue the same process until all my plantain mixture or batter is all fried up. Just look at these ones. Are they not just perfect? And so I'm gonna just continue frying until everything is done. And I'm impatient because my beans is cooked and I really feel like just stopping and sitting down to eat. But I was disciplined and I fried everything. Just look at these beautiful pancakes. Yes, these are plantain pancakes for sure. And look, my Bambara beans is ready, cooked to perfection. And look at how greedy I am being, like 4 of these. Boy. And look at this beans. Creamy, cooked to perfection. It is soft, it is sweet and spicy. And look, it's piping hot as well, you know. Just perfect in all aspects. And I really can't wait to sit and dig in. So I'm gonna just let you be, but I hope you give this a try. And please watch the video for the Bambara beans so you can make this great combo to perfection. Let's take one more look at our tatale. Beautiful, soft, sticky, sweet and spicy. Perfection. Just the way you would want it to be. And a bite of that with a scoop of your beans, melt in your mouth goodness. I really hope you try this. Until I come your way next time with something delicious, be loving, be kind, be happy.